So one thing I know about being a leader is that you want to make sure that the team that you lead is well cared for, well valued, and that they want to continue to partner with you in whatever you're doing. And there's no doubt in my mind that our school principals and administration staff feels the exact same way. In addition to that, not only do you want your staff and your students to really be cared for, respected, and valued from a community perspective, you also want to make sure that you have the right community partners who are consistently involved in your school. And if I think about a principal today and all of the many hats that they wear, I have to assume every day they come into their job and they have a plan. And I bet 9 times out of 10, that plan is derailed within an hour when they arrive to school. And so sometimes these proactive things that they're trying to accomplish, build relationships with community partners, make sure their staff is cared and fed for, and really valued, becomes a challenge whenever you're trying to deal with the reactive part of the job. One value that School Connect really depends on is making sure that we build a village around our principals so that they feel supported, and that a lot of those things that they want to accomplish, we make it easy for them so that they can focus on the things that we as community partners can't focus on every day. And so today we want to have a conversation with the principal who has really experienced that from School Connect and understand what her story is and how the model has impacted her ability to lead her school in the way that she wants to lead, the way that we know her school deserves to be led. So Tracy, who's with us today?
Yeah, we're very excited to have our dear friend, Susie Smith. She's the principal of Sweetwater Elementary in the Washington Elementary School District. And Tim really said so well what we want to ask you, Susie, which is how has having community partnerships brought together for you by School Connect, how have they helped you as a leader provide those core things that your school team needs?
Oh, well, thank you. Boy, I could talk for a long time about the value of having these partnerships to help me and support me to be a servant leader on our campuses at school. I've been about 10, 12 years now being able to have the partnerships that came through School Connect with Pure Heart Church, with Calvary Church, with being able to offer in our schools programs from Boy Scouts of America, Junior Achievement, and several. But the consistency that Calvary and Pure Heart Church have offered to me as a leader on my campus is just invaluable. It's not something that just happens once a year with our amazing Love Our Schools Day, which is an amazing day of true community with members and parishioners, members of the churches coming in and volunteering and doing all different campus beautification through the Love Our Schools. But it also gives me an opportunity to share what's going on in our schools with all of these volunteers in our communities so that they can see firsthand of the love that we do have in our schools and how important their role is in supporting us. But the consistency of loving on our staff with, random days, just intermittent days of saying, hey, we're bringing bagels for your staff for tomorrow. Next Friday, we'll be providing lunch for your staff, and all different forms of appreciation to the heavier things that we are offered through our partnerships. And that is, being able to share when a staff member is having a rough financial time and things that are out of our hands, basically, that we have these partnerships with support, with being able to offer them someone, to speak with, and as well as financial help. The holiday program is something that really takes a huge burden or an ease that we feel for these families that are unable to have a typical holiday, Christmas holiday, and the love and support that just multiplies with from our churches to be able to say, rather than saying we have this amount, 5 families that we can support, it's always how many, what's the need? What does the need look like? And as always, people that are in need, they want the littlest and they want it for their children. And what Calvary has done over and over, Pure Heart has done to us repeatedly, is they say, what's the need and how can we provide the love and support for our neighbors, for our community members? And it's just overwhelming to, as a servant, leader, to be able to really have those connections and be able to offer that support for our staff members, for our students, and for, of course, for their families in our community. It's just that there's never a time where it has been for me, and I'm on year 12 as a principal, with the support that came out of School Connect, is to be able to say they never have said, nope, that's too much. We brainstorm together. The question is always, as a principal, Susie, what do you need on your campuses? What is it that you need? And however big it is, hey, I have a 120 foot by 130 foot courtyard area that looks pretty rough. I'd really like to have a winter lawn. It was done without any hesitation. And our families really see that, how important it is that when you're loving on the campuses, and that I'm able to say, that came from Calvary Church volunteers were here and loved on us, and promoting that, and then being able to see how important it is. I truly believe that campus beautification is part of the infrastructure of a great building, and where the students come in and see the campus pride, that they are valued enough to be able to say, no, you're going to have nice things because we respect you. And it just, is a cycle of that they recognize how important it is to love on their school, and that they are wanted here, and that we, appreciate them here, and that they're safe here. And it doesn't end with just our students. Share a quick little story is I just had a parent 2 days ago that came in that was having a crisis at home, and I've had history with her other students coming through, and I just said, how can I help you? And she said, the school's just a safe place for me. I just need to be here for a little while. I said, of course you can, and because we have things set up from our partnerships, can I offer you, offer you a snack? Can I offer you a drink? And, for a school to be that for somebody that is in crisis is just, a reflection of the partnerships that are truly in place from School Connect and from our Calvary Church and Pure Heart Church, and being able to offer that and continue to grow.
Mm-hmm. That's so cool to hear, Susie, that partners are making it possible for you to create not only an environment for your students to thrive, but for your educators to feel cared for and provided for, and even parents. So
Absolutely.
I love hearing that. Dr. Johnson, you are board chair for School Connect. I know you'd love to join this conversation.
Well, talking to people like Susie makes my day, makes my week, makes my month. Susie, you are an extraordinarily dedicated, talented, enthusiastic, passionate, caring principal. And I want to thank you for all of that. You could take those skills and do a lot of other things besides being a principal, but you choose every day to come to Sweetwater Elementary School and love on your staff and love on your kids. And the world is a better place because you make those kinds of decisions. So on behalf of the School Connect board, I just want to tell you how much we appreciate what you do and value you as a partner with School Connect. So we're honored to be able to help support your school community. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
There will be people listening to this conversation who really don't know very much about School Connect and have not yet partnered with us. So what would you say to those folks in terms of how they might be able to support School Connect financially, how they might be able to get involved in the work that we do?
Take the leap. Take the leap to have that conversation. And when you feel you don't have the time to do it, I say you don't have the time not to do it, because it is the fruition of the relationships that we have with our partners through School Connect is invaluable. And like I said, I'm on year 12 of it. It's a consistent and stable partnership that you have to support yourself and your community.
Thank you.
Susie, I just want to echo Dr. Johnson and what she said. Thank you for what you do. As a parent that has students in school, it's refreshing to see the type of administration that we have. And I never realized the challenges that our staff goes through until you have kids in school. So thank you for that. And for those listening, what you just heard today, all the things that Susie benefits from and that school benefits from School Connect does not cost them anything. That is all things that School Connect does free of charge because of partners who invest in School Connect either financially or give up their talents and their time to make our model successful. So we would encourage you to listen to Susie, take the leap. When the principal talks, you do what the principal says. The principal said, take a leap, right? So take a leap over to our website, and our website is www.schoolconnectaz.org. Take a leap and look around and see where you fit in. And if you're really ready to take a leap and just jump in, then we want you to send us an email at info@schoolconnectaz.org. Tell us what you want to do to partner with us and how you want to be part of the solution and continue to help School Connect connect to other schools and other communities and other students across the state. Until next time.